Let's get real for a second. You know how I work professionally with birds in an aviary, and I also teach about birds in my free time. But I bet you wouldn't guess that I have never gone out to just look at birds. I've never been birding. So now is the time to fix that and see what birding is all about. Our birding crew for the day was myself, my parents who were visiting from out of town, and my coworker Amanda, who grew up in this area and knows about local birds.
We went to the botanical gardens. Birds were everywhere. Before leaving the parking lot, we saw an orange bird, a red bird, some brown birds, and a bunch of blue birds hopping in a tree. Then we saw another brown bird hopping around in a flowery tree.
Hang on.
Can you tell I'm new at this? We can't just call them by their colors. These birds have names. But how do we know what their name is? Enter the field guide. We checked out a guide from the library. It's got pictures and information about lots of local birds. So we can flip through, looking at bird shape and color, until we find the bird we're looking for. Orange bird? American robin.
Disclaimer, I'm new at this, so mistakes will be corrected in the description below. Let's start over.
We went to the botanical gardens. Birds were everywhere. Before leaving the parking lot, we saw an American robin, a northern cardinal, some house sparrows, and a bunch of blue jays hopping in a tree. Then we saw another brown bird hopping around in a flowery tree. Okay, wait. What is this? I don't know, and we didn't get a photo or video with enough detail to figure it out from the field guide. It looks like a flycatcher, but what kind?
This is where birding experience makes you better over time. As you identify birds, you start to learn what parts of the birds are important for identification. Wing stripes, eye rings, foot color. These are called field marks because they help you identify birds in the field.
We saw an unidentified flycatcher hopping around in a flowery tree. It was exciting to walk along, never knowing what we might see in every branch, in every direction. It's a game where you find a bird and have a timer to identify it before it flies away. You're surrounded by natural beauty, and a rare and amazing animal might appear at any second. A Blackburnian Warbler appeared, with a bright orange front and gray back. A Chestnut-bellied Nuthatch hung upside down from a branch. A chipping sparrow appeared in a tree. Did you know there are like 60 species of sparrows? I learned this last month. Never knew there was more than one before that. Some American goldfinches were chirping in a tree. Or someone else was chirping. Who knows? We saw a brown-headed cowbird. They lay their eggs in other birds' nests. And they just kept appearing. Yellow warbler. Gray catbird. American redstart, male. And this interesting bird.
There's a white bird with straight wings, long body. It's making a roaring sound.
Here's another sparrow species, the white-crowned sparrow. Canada geese. They're not Canadian geese because they don't have passports, just Canada geese. And we went to a little lake where there were dozens of little birds hopping around. Chestnut-sided warbler. American redstart female. Black-throated blue warbler. And on our way back, we saw 2 Baltimore orioles.
We started around 7:45 and left at 10, so in just over 2 hours, we identified 19 different bird species. How cool is that? So let's say you're sold on the idea of birding and want to get into it for yourself. To look at birds, here's a list of the essential must-have gear, equipment, and apps. Ready? Your eyes. That's all you need. Point is, don't let the lack of equipment stop you from going out and enjoying the nature all around you. Bonus round. We could not identify these. Can you?
Before you run outside to go birding, click the subscribe button to see more fun bird videos as they come out. You can tell me what birds were misidentified in the comments, or if you know the unknown birds. Thanks for stopping by to learn what makes life awesome.